Going over to the business blunder of the day, you have the Volkswagen chief saying they have about 2 years to save the brand, and it's not good when the finance department is saying that because they have the heart, they have a pulse on what the company's finances are because that's their exact job, and yeah, that's 2 years is nothing when it comes to enterprise businesses. Now this comes to us thanks to carscoops.com, and specifically the writer's been a name of Chris Chilton over there, and he says, "quote VW has maybe one, maybe 2 years to save the brand," unquote. This is according to their finance boss. Arno, and again, I apologize, I'm not intentionally butchering this pronunciation, but Arno Antilles, but maybe 18, oh, 18 is generous, maybe 3% chance that's the right pronunciation, outlined the automaker's dire situation to angry workers at the VW's decision to close two plants in order to cut cost. There you can see the iconic VW logo. They say, quote, VW's finance chief warned that it only has 1, maybe 2 years to turn the main Volkswagen brand around. Arno Antos spelled out the serious nature of VW's situation to workers during a meeting at the firm's Wolfensburg HQ, telling them sales won't return to pre-pandemic levels. The automaker says it'll have to close two plants, the first closure in its history. Wow, really? The first closures in its history to cut costs in the face of a 500,000 unit reduction in annual demand. Wow! As taking a nosedive. Also, right, again, one of those things where businesses, they have to care about politics because they're so heavily regulated these days. Probably should be pushing back on some of those EU disgusting mandates that are crippling and handicapping and kneecapping your business and causing you to not make to maybe the popular platforms or popular vehicles you made because they don't meet certain cybersecurity or environmental concerns from the governments. Downside of having a big old government like the EU. They say, quote, look past the Sherry, Golf is 50 celebrations. You'll find plenty of glum faces at VW. There's also less stick shifts of the Golf. Mentally vacuous, to say the least, for them to make less stick shifts from especially the Golf GTI. I mean, known for being a hot hatch and fun enthusiast vehicle. They say, quote, the automaker is in trouble, and today is the chief beat counter spelling out exactly how much trouble. He warned that they have, again, maybe 1 or 2 years. Wow. Volkswagen Group's chief financial officer made comments during the meeting at the firm's Volkswagen HQ, and they explained that the 500,000, that's rough. Now, they say that, quote, VW's employees in Germany are naturally furious about the closure talk. IG Metallic Union has not ruled out a strike. That'll make the situation better. There's record low demand and you want to strike? I mean, that'd be a great way to ensure your job doesn't exist altogether in terms of the company going bankrupt. At least, you should probably specify the Volkswagen plant. Again, they own awesome companies like they own Bugatti, Ducati, Lamborghini, Porsche. I mean, they have a lot of brands in their portfolio, but specifically the VW brand has been, I mean, that's been in trouble with lower and lower demand, especially in the United States. Now they say Europe is not the only one causing the headaches. Like you can see one of the bastardized vehicles. Is it the electric ID4? Now they say, quote, there's no more checks coming from China, reported the CEO Oliver Bloom, telling them during the Wolfsburg meeting, a reference to VW's struggle to compete with an increasingly competent and well-priced rivals in Asia, in the Asian market with the EVs, which again, these companies, you're not going to beat China. I should pronounce it properly. As Trump would say, you're not going to beat China on the prices. They're the best around, the ground floor, like a lowrider, some might say. But yeah, especially the EVs, China's come a long way with the EV production manufacturing capabilities. And these traditional, I don't see conceivably how a company manufacturing cars in Germany can compete with China in price, especially the EVs. Now, they know how the industry has changed. They're worried about, how long they can stay viable. And yeah, another issue with this is, I mean, VW, again, they're not known for making EVs. Who is it? They pumped a bunch of, what is it, $5 billion they pumped into Rivian, which makes the EV truck and SUV. Again, that's not helping the individual Volkswagen brand. It's helping the portfolio brands, but in terms of the Volkswagen name and title, that's not helping at all. And again, 2 years left. That's nothing. Because again, for a legacy automotive manufacturer to conceptualize, develop, and execute a plan for a new vehicle that maybe they think that'll be the same year as the company, that's going to be, I mean, I think that's going to take way too long. It'll be too late by then. So now you got to think about how can they fix things in the short term, maybe a marketing campaign. It's going to be really tough to say that. Again, fiscal quarters go by so quick in corporate America. It's ridiculous that they've let it get this bad at Volkswagen. Again, a company that used to be one of the most best automotive manufacturers. I mean, a lot of my friends growing up, we had parents who had Jettas, and that was an iconic vehicle. It was great. And I mean, the Golf GTI was one of the best hot hatches of all time. And yet Volkswagen says we're going to make less of those. They also killed the Beetle a couple years ago. As again, that was one of the best products around in terms of number of units sold and successful of a product. But they killed it, brought it back to life, and then later killed it again. So they don't really have that to run on anymore. But yeah, I gotta say VW, the fact that such an iconic brand you've let fall this far down with your execution, I gotta say that is certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.